Okay, my friends all want to know why my potatoes taste better than their wives. So, I told them I would show them. I do potatoes. I did these, about 5 or 6, peeled, cut, boiled. I prefer the red potatoes, just cut and just washed, cut, and boiled, and I like the skins on. But some people don't, so I'm doing it this way. I put in half a stick of, well, yeah, 1 stick of butter, 1 8-ounce of cream cheese, and about a cup of sour cream. Oh, that's already here. A little bit of milk, which I already had in there, and some cream or cream. And I always have garlic. I don't know why. Always dash of garlic powder, a little bit of onion powder, already salt and pepper. Then, yeah, just go to town. I like doing it. Some people like to blend it. I like to smash it because I do like lumps, especially when you have gravy on this. But with these, you really don't need gravy. The dog behind me making noise, tearing stuff down. And if you want them a little, creamier, wetter, you can add more milk, more cream. And these are for anybody who's around to lick, if you like them. And this, as you can see, they're nice, creamy. But they are thick. Once they hit the fridge, if you have the leftovers, you got to heat these up to loosen them up again. But they taste so good that way. And that's all it is to my creamy mashed potatoes. Good. All right. Now, the mashed potatoes, since it is around Thanksgiving, is one of my 3 favorite things to do. But this is a homemade, that's gluten-free because the celiac people in the house. This is a gluten-free dressing. It's not stuffing, it's dressing. Whoa. I put in a carrot, grated, a small onion, and a stalk of celery. Yeah. Into a 1/4 stick of butter or 4 tablespoons of butter. You get these all nice and soft. Once they start to get a little translucent and soft, we'll add some chicken stock or turkey stock, whatever you have or prefer. And what I did is I got some gluten-free bread, cut it into small chunks. I don't know if you can see it a little better. There are some small chunks. Put the oven on 200 threw it on a pan, put it in for like 20 minutes, and I turned it off and then just left it there for like 15 more. Dried up nice and crunchy. And this also takes, well, my chicken stock. Might as well get that ready while we're sitting. It's a half a cup. And it calls for 4 cups of the breadcrumbs. And to this, I will add, where is my sage? A teaspoon of ground sage. Some, my favorite, which is garlic. Do a quarter teaspoon of garlic, but well, me, want to get realistic, it's a half to a teaspoon just because I can eat garlic whole. And then half teaspoon of thyme. And that's all the spices you need for this. It's really quick and easy. I'm using a big pot. I usually don't use one this big, just so you can see. And when everything's tender, you got the onion and a lot of the power of the onion cooked out to where it's sweet. Oh. You add your half a cup of chicken stock. And then all your breadcrumbs. And all you have to do is just get everything wet and mixed up, and you're done. This is very simple. You can do that with, I've tried it with regular bread when I wasn't worried about celiac people, and I used sourdough. And the sourdough came out real. Cornbread works really good. The same. And once everything is all soaked up in your dressing, is finished. Okay, my third most favorite side I like around Thanksgiving. It's a green bean, but it's not the regular green bean, onions and whatever, cream of mushroom soup or whatever people use. This is one of my grandma's favorites. This is, I'll show you it's onions, but you cut them a little long. And she liked them brown, so I'm going to do it her way. And I like them, just glossy, just barely getting sweet. This, you take the French green beans, have them ready. I have an onion that's sliced the long and thin in about 4 tablespoons of butter. You get them all nice and when they start browning. Once they start browning, you can see how brown they're getting. I like using the frozen ones, but the canned ones work too, just the French cut. Then just stir them in, get everything all married up. A little salt and pepper in it. And stir them up. And if you like a little more pepper, I like a lot of pepper, but some of the old people I have to cook for can't eat pepper anymore. It's really sad. Once I get to that state, life will be over. You just get those, you get the browned onions, the butter, salt and pepper, the green beans. And I think sometimes it just tastes better. You can see that better than the fried onions. Just a different flavor. Of course, sometimes I do both. Because there's those diehards that have to have their other green bean casserole. Those are the 3 that I like best around. I like the Brussels sprouts, but that takes bacon and that and gets all messy. And I'm one of the only one that likes them that way. I don't know. So I never do those anymore. So that is it for all the sides I like with my turkeys. The beans, the stuffing, and the potatoes. And that is it. They taste good. My grandma showed me how to do this when I was probably 4 or 5. She was making these way back when. A long time ago. Oh, that smells good. All right. Gotta take the taste. Mm-hmm. Very tasty.